Hmm? Test to test. Hello. Oops. Hmm. Okay. I wonder if I'm actually streaming live on YouTube right now. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Oh, apparently I am, and it's using this weird other thumbnail. Oh, I see. Well, this is not good. Anyway, test. Apparently I am, and it's using this. Wow. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Wow. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Wait. Wow. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Okay, so this is a great little test. I'm noticing that there are some discrepancies in my game. I gotta fix some stuff. What the heck? Space Pilgrim is what I'm gonna play. I don't know why. There we go. Weird. Perfect. So now I just gotta make sure I keep on top of my chats, and we be good. Alrighty. So let's begin this rodeo, shall we? No wonder, it's my captions just aren't working. Whatever. So, hey there everyone, how you doing today? Welcome back to my Let's Play series, where today I am going to be doing Space Pilgrim. Episode 1, Alpha Centauri. It is a, game. I think it's an RPG game, and I saw this on Steam. It was very cheap. It's very awesome, and I have a friend, Tim, who has been in previous videos with me before, likes to wear cowboy hats, loves space. He is a space sci-fi kind of guy, and so I got this for him for as a gift, thinking, hey, why not? And then I'm going, you know, I want to play it too. So I got it for myself, and let's begin. So I don't know about you guys, but for me, the screen's actually kind of tiny. Union Space Station, orbiting planet Barama. Luan system, distance from Earth 6.6 light years. Wow, that's pretty far. Ah, the familiar stale beer smell of Spaceport Bar. Now, how I've missed it. Wait a second. Oh, okay. Gonna test something here. Hello, all. Awesome. It's working. Perfect. So, this looks like an RPG Maker style game. I'm supposed to be picking up 3 passengers here, if I remember right. Huh. I wonder which ones they are. Prologue, Union Station. Right-click or press Escape to enter the menu. Oh, okay. You can interact with or combine items in your inventory. Oh. So it's one of those kind of adventures. General tips: you can interact with everything in your environment. Check your journal and examine items in your inventory for clues. Some items need to be used directly from your inventory, while others can be used on objects to combine items. Select Use With, and then select the two items you wish to combine. Well, that's cool, convenient, awesome. So I guess this is the main character. Generic person. Alright, so let's check out the journal. Try to figure out what I'm doing outside of finding 3 passengers. So I'm supposed to be collecting 3 passengers from the spaceport bar at Union Station. So find all 3 space passengers. From Gale. So my character name is Gale. I'm going to try to be a little more thorough with some of these games. And Space Pilgrim is a series of games. There's a series of 4 games here. So any kind of items I got? No. So there's a Space Pilgrim 1, 2, 3, and 4, all co-linked with each other, obviously. So I am definitely going to be trying to do this. I'll try to do all of them. And I apparently found out that there's, I guess, a prequel series as well that's been released recently. Nah, I've never been any good at card games. Oh, okay. Who are you? Damn, this woman is a good player. I'll have no credits left when I reach Adora at this rate. Adora? That's where my ship is headed. I'm Captain Gale Pilgrim of the Starship Quicksilver. That's why it's called Space Pilgrim, because your name is Gale Pilgrim. Okay. Ah, yes, Quicksilver. Departure is at 2100 hours, correct? That's right. I'm just making sure everyone is here. Excellent. Colonel Kane at your service. Wow, a military man. Guess I don't need your worry about security for this trip. Let's hope not, Pilgrim. I'll report to your ship as soon as I've had one more shot at recouping my losses. Good luck with that. Hello, I'm Captain Gale Pilgrim of the Starship Quicksilver. Are you one of my passengers by any chance? Quicksilver? Oh, goodness, no. I'll be traveling on the Star Queen. Don't take this the wrong way, darling, but I prefer to travel with a certain amount of class. All right then. Was there a right way to take that? Okay, so that's 2 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people to talk to. I'm not on duty. Don't bother me. You look like a JAC officer. Or Jack officer. You're observant, aren't you? I guess you're not one of my passengers, then. That doesn't look very appealing. I'm not on duty. Don't bother me. Oh, okay. It's same conversation. Card games. Anything on the table? No. Hey, Mr. Bartender. More than likely, you're not one of my passengers, which would leave blue hair and space-staring person. This is no time to start drinking. I have to fly a starship soon. Hi there. I'm Captain Gale Pilgrim. I know. Do I know you? You could know me, had you bothered to do a background check on your passengers. It seems sensible. I did one on you, after all. And what did you find out about me? Only that you have no criminal record, and that you arrive on schedule 98% of the time. I am willing to forgive that 2% discrepancy, by the way. I won't be expecting a discount. Gee, thanks. You can head to the ship whenever you're ready. We'll be leaving soon. Good. I'll finish my drink first. There's no time to start drinking. I have a starship soon. Alright. Hi there, Canst thou bind the sweet influences of pleasantry? Pleiades? Or lose the bands of Orion? Canst thou bring forth Mazzaroth in his season, or guide Arcturus with his sons? Knowest thou the ordinances of heaven? Wait, what was the first question again? Job 38. It comes in mind often when I look at the stars. Oh, I see. You must be a preacher. I have been known as many things. Well, I'm known as the captain of the starship Quicksilver. Are you one of my passengers? Quicksilver, yes. That is the vessel that that will carry me to my destination. My goodness, this guy's eyes are just so wide. He's like so alert. It is very off-putting. Very off-putting indeed. And it kind of doesn't look like his sprite a little bit. His avatar representation, but I mean, there's only so far you can go. It's like someone goosed him. He's like, oh my, I've got some stick up my butt. That is the vessel that will carry me to my destination. Great, you can head to the ship when you're ready then. That's all 3 of my passengers. I guess I can head to the ship and make final preparations now. Yeah, considering that this is just like a space box that people are just kind of hovering in. It's not even like a station. Ooh, achievement unlocked. Boarding complete. 2 days later. Oh boy. Oh boy. Look at the space. The Starship Quicksilver. Classification, passenger and cargo transport. Destination, planet Adora, Alpha Centauri system. Registered owner, Captain Gale Pilgrim. Ooh. Oh, this is a tiny place. What a pleasant dream I was having. There was this donut, the size of a moon. I suppose I should see how my passengers are getting on. We can't be more than 12 hours from Adora now. Act 1. Proximia. So I guess the prologue is to get introduced to the major characters that are going to be involved in your story. As well as figure out who a JAC officer is, or JAC, and get familiar with that term. As well as the very rich lady. I hope she appears again, because she was kind of interesting. It's like, I just do my own class of ships. It's like, oh, okay. My longest-serving companion. A plant. Okay. As appealing as it sounds, I can't just lie around in bed all day. Starry, starry night. I hope that's a camera monitor, because the door facing into the rest of the ship, as well as the window that's facing the space? I don't know. What should I take from here? Well, cockpit access card should be fine. Ah, yes, I always forget to grab my access card. A pile of cash for sure. Nothing like having a big wad in your pocket. It's an RPG. Laser pistol's going to be needed. I don't think I'll be needing that right now. I'd better leave it in here in case I have another accident. Oh, then, nothing. Then I need nothing. The lampiest lamp there ever was. Oh. I didn't think that I'd be able to get onto the chair, so I just interacted to hope I can get a look at the computer. I can. This is my personal console. Alright, let's check some messages, see if we can get any lore on this. Looks like a message from my dad. Wow. He's very tired looking. Is this thing on? Ah, good. Gale, this is your father speaking. Well, duh. How is the ship holding up? I hope you're taking good care of the old girl. I miss her. Retirement doesn't suit me at all. I don't know how to be anything other than a pilot. Sometimes when I wake up at night, I can still hear the engines humming. Anyway, I'm sure you don't want to listen to the complaints of an old man. Look after my ship, Gale. I hope you've replaced those old atmosphere pipes. Now, how do I turn this thing off? Gee, Dad, I'm fine. Achievement unlocked, dear old Dad. Gee, Dad, I'm fine. Thanks for asking. I have no new messages. Okay, so the passenger manifest. This is a record of all the passengers currently on board Quicksilver. Passenger ID 697. Nice. Yuri Yurzov. Oh, that's his name. 52 is his age. He's a presbyter. Presbyter? So is that like a priest? Father? Individual? No. Passenger ID 698. Nice again. Sabrina White, age 31. Occupation, scientist. She looks very elfish to me. But I'm guessing they're all humans. Passenger ID 699. Very nice. Michael Kane, age 50. Occupation, retired space marine. Okay, so we got a retired space marine, a scientist, and a preacher. Oh, this is going to go over well. My second longest serving companion. That's sad. Very sad. Oh, well, excuse me. Super juice. I'll take a can for 1 credit. I'd better not drink too much super juice. It makes me a bit loopy. I'm sure I couldn't tell the difference. Pff. I'll let someone else empty the dishwasher. Don't look at me. It's not dinner time yet. I don't think you should be raiding the fridge right now. There are more pressing matters to attend to. Okay, sheesh. I don't feel like watching TV right now, and I don't feel like listening to your every thought right now. I guess neither of us is happy. She's such an butt. Looks like Galactic Hospital is on. Oh, Doctor, that was amazing. You saved the Vice Chairman's life. However, did you come up with that idea? It's like I always say, Nurse Betsy. Never go into surgery without a plastic band, 2 tubes of toothpaste, and a portable coffee percolator. And what an incredible life-saving solution it was! I was sure that all was lost. Just another day on the job, sweet cheeks. Now, how about we make sweet love right here on the operating table? Oh, Doctor! Oh! This is really no time to be watching television. You're telling me. This pipe is part of the ship's oxygen and atmosphere system. These pipes are pretty old. I should probably get around to having them replaced. How comforting. Okay, you got something to say to me? Well, Miss Pilgrim, I see you're finally awake. I was banging on your door for about half an hour. Yeah, I am a little bit of a heavy sleeper. What's the problem? It seems we have a stowaway. A stowaway? That's impossible. Apparently it is far from impossible, Miss Pilgrim. Let me explain the situation to you. Please, stop calling me Miss Pilgrim. It's infuriating. My name is Gale. Very well then, Gale. You and I are both here in the kitchen, obviously. You will find Mr. Yurzov cowering in the communal lavatory. The Colonel, and I believe he likes to be called, is in the comms room trying to... the Colonel, as I believe he likes to be called, is in the comms room trying to find a signal within range. The stowaway then would be whoever is currently piloting the ship. The ship is on autopilot, lady. There's no stowaway. Yes, I believe that was the situation until approximately 45 minutes ago when the vessel changed course. What? Unfortunately, whatever person or entity has taken control of this ship has also sealed the cockpit. Sounds like a malfunction in the autopilot, most likely. It seems now and then on these... It happens now and then on these cranky old ships. I have an access card for the cockpit. Don't worry, I'll get to the bottom of this. You're welcome to try, of course. Let me know how it goes. Well, that's an interesting development. There's a stowaway on this ship, supposedly, unless the autopilot's going wonky, which both cases is not good. There have been so many good times around this table. Oh, please, tell me about them then. Or, on second thought, don't. I really don't like you. Is it that time of day already? There is no time of day in space. Good point. Technically, there is no time either. It's only now. The past exists only as a stable structure of neurons in your brain. The future doesn't exist at all. Well, you're just full of sunshine and rainbows, aren't you? Uh-oh. Well, you're not one of those nutty religious types, are you? I subscribe to the Eleatic School of Philosophy. I'll take that as a yes. Oh boy. I did not expect to get so much lore out of her. Well, okay. I have no reason to rifle through my passenger's belongings. Besides, I might get caught. This is Zubar, the ship's cat. As you can see, he doesn't like people. Well, that's great to have on a spaceship. This is where the passengers sleep. This cargo crate is labeled collectible fridge magnets. This cargo crate is labeled crash test dummy heads. Strange, the bodies must be shipping separately. Excuse me, cat. This is where the passengers sleep. Alright. This cargo crate is labeled U-Bends. Oh, the glamorous life of a starship pilot. I'm not thirsty right now. Okay, well, based on those side portions, you got those bed things. Hello, is it anyone in there? Go away! Leave me alone! I'm changing his voice because I found out he's Russian. Mr. Yurzov? Why are you hiding in the lavatory? Why aren't you? Okay, I'm really bad at any kind of Russian, apparently. It's okay. This is your pilot speaking. You can open the door now. Not a chance. That monster is still out there. Monster? Horrible, 10 feet tall with tentacles coming out of its head. I was in I was in bed when I saw it ooze into the cockpit. You're sure you haven't been taking any illegal stimulants, Mr. Yurzov? You'll see. After it kills you, then believe me. Yeah, that's probably a better voice for him. Sheesh. The folks I meet in this job. Alright, Colonel. I'd better try and enter the cockpit with my access card first. It's probably a good idea. I don't think that would work. Knock. Hello? Well, I guess it was worth a shot. It was. I had to knock. It gives me the option to knock. Okay, so access card or can of super juice. What the heck? My access card isn't working. Okay, there's something very fishy going on around here. I'd better locate the other passengers. Well, there's only one left to find.
Good, you're awake. We have a real shitstorm brewing here, Pilgrim.
What the hell is going on?
We have a insurgent on board. Possible extraterrestrial. I didn't get a visual, but the Russian is shitting bricks.
Extraterrestrial? You can't be serious.
We can't rule anything out at this stage, Pilgrim. We need to expect the unexpected. Whatever it is, it's smart. It sealed itself in the cockpit, and I can't seem to override the locking system.
So we have no idea where we're headed?
None whatsoever. I've been trying to hail any nearby ships on the comm system, but no luck so far. It was a long shot.
Is there anything we can do?
We don't have many options. I've checked the ship's inventory, and there's nothing that can burn through that door.
Yeah, I should have invested in some heavy lasers or something.
There is one possibility. I noticed you have a standard cargo teleporter fitted.
Yes, I don't see what use it is, though. It's not like cargo can pilot the ship. Wait. I hope you're not suggesting what I think what I think you are.
Which more than likely is the case. To teleport someone onto the cockpit. We might not have a choice. If we need to get someone in that cockpit.
Teleporting human subjects is dangerous. Not to mention the illegal. There's every chance that they could end up out in space.
Naturally. I would volunteer for the mission, but let's hope it doesn't come to that. That scientist, Sabina, seems smart. I think she's some kind of fusion expert. Perhaps you can ask if she has any ideas.
Okay, then.
I'll be here monitoring the comms. Good luck, Pilgrim.
Yeah, you do that. This is the key pipeline to the ship's engine. I don't need to touch it. I can monitor all of the ship's power systems from this console. Alright, let's see. You got the quantum propulsion engine. How's that going? Ship's propulsion engine active and accounting for 50% of total power usage. There is currently no power held in reserve. No power in reserve, and the quantum propulsion is half of it. Alright, artificial atmosphere. Artificial atmosphere active and accounting for 35% of total power usage. Alright, that's a total of 85%. There is currently no power held in reserve. So lighting is part of the 15%, I'm sure. So electronic lighting system active and accounting for 10% of total power usage. There is currently no power held in reserve. So that's 5% to the doors. Ship's electronic doors active and accounting for 5% of total power usage. There is currently no power held in reserve. Alright. A spanner might come in handy. Oh, not a wrench, it's a spanner? This is an artificial gravity generator. This is a cargo teleporter. It is not meant for people. Alright, so what's over here? These pipes are central to the ship's quantum propulsion system. Ooh, quantum propulsion, you say? This cargo crate is labeled sports-themed coffee mats. And this cargo crate is labeled electrosynthetic fruit tanks. Interesting. This is the door to the airlock. I don't want to go into space, please. I don't want to go into space, please. Boring old space. Okay, the logistics of some of these windows, I swear. Alright, so I think I've explored just about everything.
I told you to go away. I am not opening this door until we land.
Well, at least he has a toilet. Unlike me, my access card isn't working. I can't get into the cockpit. Perhaps it is for the best. If Mr. Yurzov's ramblings are true, I wouldn't like to face whatever is inside. Well, we do need to get in there. We have no idea where this thing is taking us. Agreed. Do you have any ideas about how we could get that door open? Perhaps the production of fusion power is a relatively safe process, which requires a precise and delicate balance. If the balance is upset in a particular area, there is no catastrophic event. The system will simply begin to shut down. Great! Now, can you say that in terms of a pilot can understand? I can certainly try. If the intruder is as intelligent as they appear, they will have prevented us from diverting power away from the doors. However, if we can divert power into the door system, it will cause an overload. So I just need to divert some power from other areas of the ship into the electronic doors? Yes. You should be able to make small reductions in certain areas of the ship's power system. You'll need to put 15% of the ship's total power into reserve, and then divert that power into the door system. That should be enough to disrupt power generation and trigger the automatic door release. You can monitor your progress using the controls in the comm room. Okie dokie then. I'll get to it. Let me know if you have any questions. Alright, so first things first, turning off Mr. Lamp. Also, maybe grabbing a gun? Perhaps I will be needing this after all. There's nothing else for me to take. Yeah. So, I'm gonna need to turn off some things, I guess? Or maybe I need to talk to the Colonel.
What's our status, Pilgrim?
Investigate past. I expect you've probably been in worse situations than this before. Did you fight in the Settlers' War?
Of course. This will be the first time I've been back to the Alpha Centauri system since the war ended. If we ever make it there, that is.
Did you see much combat?
Battle of Heaven's Reach, Eternity Bay. 3 years on Hughes Station. Get the picture?
Wow. I'm surprised you're still in one piece.
Actually, I'm missing a few pieces, but nothing important.
No, I better not ask.
What's your status, Pilgrim?
Ask about the other passengers. Sabina. What do you think of Sabina?
I like her. She has a great mind and knows how to use it. She seems like the sort who can get things done. Not unlike yourself, Pilgrim.
Well, heck, Colonel. You know how to flatter a girl.
Yes. Yes, I do. What's her status, Pilgrim?
What about Yurzov? What do you think of Yurzov?
He seemed like a good man, and wise. During the journey, I've spoken with him many times about faith and duty. And then he goes and locks himself in the bathroom like a scared little boy. Some shepherd of the Lord he turned out to be.
You believe in God, then?
I'm a soldier, Pilgrim. I believe there is a natural structure of obedience and authority in the universe. So it makes sense that there is an ultimate authority. Call it what you like. I choose to call it God. So what's our status, Pilgrim?
Ask about the current mission. Ask for help. Could you help me with this power diversion thing?
You know this ship better than I do, Pilgrim. It's better if I stay here and watch the comms. I have faith in you.
Aw, how sweet. Explain the objective. So Sabina had an idea about how to get the doors open.
Excellent. I thought she would. What's the plan?
Basically, I need to divert energy from other areas of the ship's power system into the doors and cause an overload.
That sounds like something you can handle. Let me know if it works.
Alright. No, that's everything. Goodbye. See you later.
Goodbye and good luck. Oh. What? Oh.
Okay, maybe this is... I can monitor all the ship's power systems from this console. Lighting. An artificial atmosphere. There's currently no power held in reserve. So one thing that they're not telling me a little bit about is...
I told you to go away. I am not opening this door until we land.
At least he has a toilet. I like knocking on the door. Okay, so with that in mind... So magnets, U-bends. Oh joy. Those are underwear, aren't they? For like long amounts of sitting. This is really no time to be watching television. You're telling me. I don't feel like watching TV right now. I don't feel like listening to your every thought right now. I guess neither of us is happy. It's so cold. Don't look at me. Was there something else you needed? Investigate past. We haven't had much of a chance to talk. I'd like to know more about you. Really? Do you often get to know your passengers intimately? Quite often I do. I spent most of my childhood on this ship when my dad was the pilot. We never settled anywhere, so I guess the passengers were my only friends. I remember I sometimes used to... Wait, how did I wind up talking about myself? Was there something else you needed? Yeah, it's the same conversation. Not going to bother with that. So ask about the passengers. What do you think of the Colonel? What do you think about the Colonel? Men like him have their uses, and he is not entirely without intelligence. I've been considering whether or not I should sleep with him. I'm not sure I can advise you on that. Then it's fortunate that I didn't ask for your advice. So, was there something else you needed? What about what do you think of Yurzov? If I didn't already despise him for devoting his entire life to a religion of ignorance, I certainly do now. Imagine a grown man cowering next to a toilet. It's absurd. So, was there something else you needed? Ask for help. So could you explain some more about how I should overload the doors? It's simple. Reduce a small amount of power from the lighting, atmosphere, and engine system. You'll find the controls for all of those systems scattered around the ship, but I'm sure I don't need to tell you that. Then, use that reserve power to increase power to the door systems. 15% should be plenty. Can't you just help me with it? I am already helping in the best way possible, by using my intellect to work out probabilities and solutions. Besides, fiddling with nuts and bolts is what I like to call monkey work. Hey, does that make me the monkey? You said it, not I. Charming. Was there something else you needed? Is there any alternatives? The Colonel had another idea about how to get into the cockpit. He thinks we could use the cargo teleporter. That sounds like exactly the sort of idiocy a grunt would come up with. Perhaps I overestimated him. Transporting human subjects is notoriously dangerous, even in a more controlled environment. He volunteered to try it himself. That also sounds like the idiocy of a soldier. I hear they prefer to regard it as bravery. Then again, if he wants to kill himself, who are we to stop him? Hopefully this plan will work and we won't need to consider it. Indeed. Was there something else you needed? Nope, that's it. See you later. Let's hope so. So, personal console. Yeah, these are the passenger stuff. Oh wait, do I have any new messages now? No new messages? Oh, okay. Can't just lay around in bed all day. Longest serving companion. Oh, there's nothing to take. The lampiest lamp that there ever lamp. The lamp. Don't look at me. Dinner time yet. So, there's not much to the ship. Where would the control panels be? Is this all the control panels? This is the radar and communications console. This is the radar and communications console. This is the artificial gravity generator. Okay. This is the ship's intercom and radio. Oh. Test it. Mr. Zubar, come here. I want to see you. Don't you have more important things to be doing? The music. Stop music. Yeah, play music. Keep things a little more lively when I'm quiet. Here I can adjust how much power is assigned to the ship's doors. Don't have any power. Okay, so this is for the doors down here. Convenient. So what's this one? This is the box control for the lighting system on board. The ship's lighting is currently at full power. Alright, let's adjust that power. I'll divert some power away from the ship's lighting. I can restore it here later. Ooh. Spooky. Wow, that was kind of cool. Alright, so the next one might be in my room. No, it's not. Starry, starry night. The clock is ticking away. I'll need some kind of tool to adjust these bolts. Alright, let's use the spanner. Darn it, these old bolts are too rusty. I need more leverage. Okay, so... more leverage. I remember reading that you could combine things. So a spanner and a can of super juice. Oh, unless... Let's use the can of super juice. Ah, refreshing. An empty... Oh, wait. Almost forgot. So inventory. Use with. No? Huh. So, wait. Use with, laser pistol, and the spanner. No? I thought I grabbed everything that I could. Is there something else that I'm missing? You bet. Okay. Spanner? I don't think that would work. Yours off, get off the toilet. So lighting systems are at 5% instead of 10%. That's kind of cool. Let's see here. So this is designed for the lighting. So that one's designed for lighting. This one's designed for the atmosphere, which I can use the spanner for. However, the bolts are rusty and I need more leverage. So let's use an item, an empty can. I don't think this will work. So I can't just use the spanner. Lamp? Nope. There's nothing to take. Camera angles. Second longest serving companion. That's sad, very sad. Gee, thanks. Again, with the table conversations. Lower the lighting. I know that that kitchen area has the kitchen area has the pipes that I could use. It's boring old space. These pipes are connected to the ship's quantum propulsion system. I need to adjust these bolts, but I can't do it with my bare hands. Well, that's where the spanner comes in place. Excellent, I'll use the spanner to adjust the bolts and slightly reduce the power to the quantum propulsion engines. Whoa, we're slowing down. The ship's still moving, but we're traveling at a slower speed. That's good news.
What the hell are you playing at? This fallen pipe almost hit me on the head.
Sorry about that.
Be more careful, Pilgrim.
I'd better take this pipe. You're right, I probably should, so I'm going to combine the spanner and pipe to make a spanner and pipe. So that's where the leverage comes in. Okay, that's key. Very important. So now I can use the spanner and pipe to adjust get these bolts unstuck. Perfect. The pipe gave me enough leverage to get these bolts unstuck. I lowered the power slightly. Well done. I'm almost impressed. Oh, I really could do without your attitude. Alright, so now I just need to increase the power to the doors to override them. And that's over here. Increase the power. Okay, 15% reserve power should be enough. I'll just divert it all into unlocking the doors. I hope that worked.
Congratulations, Pilgrim. You unlocked the lavatory.
Never mind the lavatory. What about the cockpit?
Oh, that's still locked. The interloper must have these doors hooked up to a backup power generator. You must have really needed the bathroom to go all this trouble. At least you can interrogate the Russian now.
Well, crap. Yeah. Okay, it's never that easy, is it? Fine, sure. Father Yurzov. Yuri, are you in here? That's strange.
It is strange indeed, Miss Pilgrim. Strange that you would all be fooled by the technological equivalent of throwing one's voice.
Wait, you're the one in the cockpit?
Of course I am, you dullard. Seriously, 10 feet tall, tentacles coming out of its head. Don't tell me you actually believed my ridiculous little science fiction story.
I don't understand. Why have you hijacked my ship?
I act on behalf of a higher power, Miss Pilgrim. We are going to we are going to be pioneers in a new realm.
What are you talking about? What realm?
God's realm, of course. And there shall be no night there. And they need no candle nor light of the sun. For the Lord God giveth them light, and they shall reign for ever and ever. Now, do you understand the gift I am bestowing upon you?
Yuri, how exactly do you plan to reach this realm of God?
The answer had eluded me my entire life, until an angel of the Lord visited me in a dream. He still looks like he's getting goosed, or he's high off his shit. I saw a chariot of fire led by horses on fire, flying upon flaming wings across the expanse of space, until finally they reached the gates of heaven and entered within.
I see. And where are those gates you're talking about?
The closest of all of God's stairs, Miss Pilgrim. The Lord made our journey easy, do you see?
You mean Proxima Centauri? You're going to fly us into a sun?
Do not be afraid, Miss Pilgrim. Only believe.
Wait, you can't do this! Yuri? Yuri! Damn it! I need to stop him. I don't need anything from the medicine cabinet right now.
What about the towel?
Cleanliness is important when dealing with a crazed lunatic Russian. I don't need a shower right now. When you gotta go, you gotta go. Much better. Cleanliness is important.
Okay, so it was crazy crackpot. Okay, where'd you go, Miss Scientist?
Yeah, might as well raid the fridge while she's not here. I used to think a well-stocked fridge was the key to a happy voyage. Now let's examine the contents. Alright, there is an open can of tuna in here, among other things. Take the tuna. Tasty fish. Dishwasher, all that. Okay. This is Zubar, the ship's cat. As you can see, he doesn't like people. That's what I'm assuming the can of fish is going to be for. Looks like our situation has accelerated, Pilgrim. That's putting it rather mildly. I take it you both heard what was said over the intercom? Indeed. Religions of ignorance do tend to breed psychopaths, don't they?
You're out of line, Sabina. The Russian has clearly lost his mind. His actions have nothing to do with God's will. You can't blame an entire faith for the actions of one man.
Or perhaps he is right, Colonel. Sorry, I'm getting a drink. Perhaps we are all going to God's realm. And here, I thought Adora would be an interesting vacation spot.
Don't mock me, woman.
Guys, this isn't helping. We need to think of another plan, and quickly.
We already have an alternate plan, Pilgrim.
You'd better not be bringing up that crazy teleporter idea again. Sabina, you had better explain to the Colonel why that would be a very bad idea. Actually, I agree with him. What? A 10% chance of fatal failure means a 90% probability of success. It is our best remaining option. But he could die.
I'm prepared to take that chance, Pilgrim. You can either help us or stay out of our way.
Madness! I can't believe you're going along with this. Desperate times, desperate measures. It's the most logical option left to us. Yes, very logical and cold. I will choose to take that as a compliment. Of course, if you want the Colonel to have a better chance of survival, you should probably offer assistance. What can I do? I have never operated a teleporter on a living specimen before, primarily because it isn't technically legal. I need to test the machinery on a living mammal. I would suggest that annoying feline in the common room. Zubar? Not a chance, you evil cow. Which being is more important to you, the Colonel or the cat? Let me think about that. Either way, if you want the Colonel to have a decent chance of survival, you had better bring me that cat. I have nothing else to say until you deliver the cat. So there's no way I can talk you out of this?
Sabina thinks the plan is solid. She says she can use the power placed in reserve to fire up the teleporter. You'd better ask her how you can help to make this a success. I would appreciate not dying.
Is it gonna be the same dialogue? He has the same dialogue. I gotta get the cat. Which there's tuna, so... Look, Zubar, tasty tuna. Got him! Alright, Zubar. I brought the cat, you monster. Excellent. Place it down on the teleporter. Same dialogue. So there's no way to talk her out. Alright. I'll try and teleport it back to the common room.
Godspeed, brave cat.
Well, did it work? Oh man, I really like the use of an attack. I've dabbled with RPG Maker before, and just the sheer effects you can do with it, just so good. Did it work? I'm not sure. I suppose you'd better go through to the common room and find out. I'm glad you're alive, Zubar. I promise I'll never put you through anything like that again. Well, now has a reason for Zubar to, distrust humans. Zubar survived. Not that you care at all. On the contrary, I care a great deal. That means my calibrations are correct and we can proceed.
I'm ready when you are.
Very good. You can proceed into the teleporter, Colonel.
Good to go. After I disable the Russian, I'll unlock the doors.
Good luck, Colonel. I wish I could talk you out of this. Initializing. I suppose we had better go and see if he made it. I'll follow you. Oh, now I got a party. Colonel? Oh my god.
I thought you didn't believe in God, Sabrina.
Oh, I see him down there. He's still alive. My calculations were all wrong. He didn't even end up in the cockpit. This is all my fault.
Water. Bring me water.
Oh, okay. Damn it, we're out of paper cups. I'll need to use an empty container. Oh, I'm glad I drank that thing, so... I'll fill the can with water. You're going to be okay, Colonel. Check status. The teleporter really did a number on him. Most of the damage seems to be internal. Can of water. Here, Colonel, drink this. I can't tell how much damage the teleporter did to him. Somehow he was severely dehydrated. I should never have let this happen. I was overconfident. I trusted the probabilities. You didn't force him to step onto that teleporter, Sabrina. The Colonel knew the risks. He's in a lot of pain. Can you, see if you can find some meds for him. Look for those meds. I'll take care of the Colonel. Well, there's a medicine cabinet. Cat, move, please. Zubar, please. I need to get some medication. Let's see what there is in the medication cabinet. Ah, excellent! Some high-strength painkillers. I should give these to the Colonel. You're going to be okay, Colonel. Here, Colonel, swallow 2 of these.
Listen, I need to focus on the mission. Both of you, find a way to get inside that cockpit.
There is no other way. I've exhausted all logical probabilities. I'm sorry, Colonel. I failed you.
There's always a way, Pilgrim. I want you to go and look through the Russian's belongings. That's a long shot, but maybe there's a clue in there of some way to reason with him.
Okay, Colonel. I'll take care of the rest. Rest easy. Let me know if you find anything interesting. Oh, gosh. Okay, I found Yurzov's belongings. Nothing very interesting. Just an old Bible and some spare clothes. Alright, well, let's take the Bible. Maybe quoting scripture at him will help. There's just an old jacket in here. I'm going to take that jacket too. I'll take this jacket. Looks pretty normal to me. There's nothing else of interest in here. Alright, let's examine... So a jacket belonging to Yuri Yurzov. Looks like a regular jacket to me. The old Bible. Tattered Bible of the Russian Orthodox Bible. Strange. There are scrawled notes in the columns. Sort of like a madman's diary. I'll skip to the last page. Tomorrow is the day when this vessel will be at its nearest point to the gates of the kingdom. This will be the day of judgment, the day of transcendence and when finally I will complete the journey of a lifetime. Failure is not an option. However, if any of these heathens try and stop me, I will be forced to take drastic measures. I will trigger the explosives which I have already sewn into all of my clothes. Eek! Explosives? I should tell Sabrina about this. I found an old Bible and a jacket belonging to Yurzov. The notes in the Bible say something about explosives sewn into the clothes. What? Let me see. Yes, this is just what we need. Here, take this knife and cut the jacket open. Be very careful. Okay, I'm not much of a seamstress, though. Just try not to blow us all up. Alright. A knife. Yeah, I know. I should use... Oh, I see. Use with. Knife on jacket. Success! Alright, so here's the explosives. A very powerful set of explosives. I don't feel very comfortable carrying these around. Excellent. Let me take that knife back. These explosives look rather dangerous. Of course they're dangerous. They're explosives. It looks like they operate on a timer. I'll need to fix them onto the... You'll need to fix them onto the door of the cockpit. Then move away quickly. Oh joy, another life-threatening adventure. Yeah. Let me try it. Hello? Well, I guess it was worth a shot. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Well, this is the moment we have been waiting for. Get in there and do what you have to do. You aren't coming with me? That would be very logical. Or that would not be very logical. Yuri may have planned for this eventuality. At least one of us ought to survive. Oh. He seems to be unconscious. At least he appears stable. For now. I'm glad you're alive, Mr. Zubar. I promise I'll never put you through anything like that again.
I had the feeling you would find your way in here eventually. Beautiful, isn't it? Just as it appeared in my dream.
Stand down, Yurzov. Don't make me shoot you.
Come now, my girl. How would you rather die? Torn apart by explosives or consumed by the glorious flames of the Almighty?
This is over, Yurzov. You need help.
No. This is nothing in the world. There is nothing in this worldly realm that can help ease the suffering of my soul. There is nothing left for me here. Nothing. The time of judgment has come.
Wait! Stop or I'll shoot! Oh, that was close.
Good riddance. I only wish he could have died more painfully.
Hey now.
I gave up on feeling sympathy for monsters a long time ago, Captain. Especially when there are more pressing matters to attend to.
How's the Colonel?
Still stable. If we can get him to a hospital soon, he might actually pull through.
It looks like Iron Station was the nearest medical facility. It has the nearest medical facility. I can get us there in a few hours. Let's hope they don't mind helping strangers in need.
The end of Act 1. Crisis averted. So it's a puzzle RPG. I like that. It's not action-y or anything. Alright. Act 2. Ein Station.
We're approaching Ein Station now. I'd better go see if Sabina has managed to establish a comm signal.
Let me just explore this room real quick, though.
This is the navigation control.
Current nav point, Iron Station 323-008B. Engine power full. Estimated time of arrival, 10 minutes. Alright.
I can monitor all the ship's power systems from this console. Everything looks fine. This is a backup power generator. This container holds the pilot's emergency supplies. In other words, mostly chocolate. This is the main pilot's console. Autopilot is currently engaged. Initiate docking procedure. Initiate evasive maneuver. I'm not going to do any of those. External communications. I can't find the right frequency. Maybe Sabina would have more luck. Cut that out! Sorry! Evasive maneuvers! Docking procedure. We haven't reached the station yet. Alright. Hang in there, Colonel. Everything will be fine. Yes, I know she's there. This cargo crate is labeled U-Benz. The glorious life of a starship, Captain. Crash test dummy heads. And collectible fridge magnets. Examine the contents. There's nothing else that I want in here. No time for dinner. Let someone else do the dishwashing. Better not drink too much super juice. It'll make me loopy. This is my personal console. I have no new messages. Passenger manifest. This is my record of all the passengers. Okay. What should I take from here? There's nothing else to take. So I wonder what would have happened if I didn't take my laser pistol with me. I mean, most of this seems pretty straightforward, and trying to go back to these other locations is really not that that important. It seems. You know, Sabina, I'm a little troubled by how good you are at cleaning up bloodstains. Don't be. 3 years serving in a military hospital, and you'd be good at it too. How's the Colonel? Still sleeping. From the looks of it, what did you do with Yurzov? I put him in a body bag in the next room. Well, really it's more of a garbage sack than a body bag. It seemed appropriate. Sabina, I am not about to forgive him for what he did, Gale. He may have been unhinged, but he had no choice. Ooh, food's done. We always have a choice. Food is done. I must go for food soon. Perhaps you're right. I just wish things could have ended differently. Have you managed to make contact with Einstation? Yes. I believe I've found the frequency and should be able to hail from the pilot station in the cockpit. Console in the cockpit. Ein seems to be a mining station orbiting an asteroid. So, the medical facilities ought to be quite good. Deep space mining is dangerous business, after all. Accidents happen more often than you would think. Hopefully they have the equipment we need to assess the extent of the Colonel's injuries. Yes, well, let me just check on the body bag real quick. Poor Mr. Yurzov. I wish I could have gotten him the help that he needed. Oh, if I did not bring the gun, I could have probably done like a knockout thing instead of just a straight up death scene. Oh, that could have been interesting. Well, I'm gonna go be right back because apparently food is done. Food is done. Food is done. Do. So, I will see you soon. Hello, everyone. I am back. Oh, wait. Don't think I turned on my sign. What the heck is going on? Why are all these things opening? Please stop. Adobe XD updated. Ooh, nice. Sorry for any munching and crunching and stuff. But I really needed food. And this is so tasty. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich you can't go wrong with. So I'm really liking this game so far. Gil is quite adorable. Or Gale. Gale is quite adorable. I'm very curious as to what would have happened if I didn't have the gun with me. Really, I am. Alright, so my next task that I need to do is to talk to people. This is Passenger Transport Quicksilver calling Ein Station. Do you read? Picking you up loud and clear, Quicksilver. We've been watching you on our radar for some time. This is the first engineer, Otto Nielsen. What brings you to our corner of the galaxy, miss? This is Captain Gale Pilgrim. My vessel was en route to Adora when we had an incident on board. One of the passengers is dead and another is in need of urgent medical assistance. That sounds like a very serious incident indeed, Captain. I hope we can assist you. You are clear to initiate docking procedures and board the station. We look forward to meeting you in person, Captain Pilgrim. I swear there was something off about that guy. I'll initiate the auto-dock procedure now. Great! We can board the station through the connecting airlocks. Alright. Leave console. Hang in there, Colonel. Everything will be fine. We've docked with Ein Station. I'm going to head over there. I will come with you. I need to examine their medical facilities before we move the Colonel. Don't you think you should stay behind and look after him? There is nothing more I can do for him here. What we need is on that station. Hopefully, at least, let's go. Alright. This is relatively dignified. Really, I wanted to strip his corpse and toss him out the airlock. Ha! Very murder hobo-esque of you. Ein Station. Primary function, mining. Years of operation, 29. Currently ranking officer, First Engineer Otto Nielsen. Huh. Attention. To ensure the optimal efficiency of the atmosphere generators on both vessels, please seal the door and equalize the atmosphere before proceeding. Alright. Sealing inner door. Stand clear. Equalizing atmosphere with ion station. Stand by. Unlocking outer door. You may proceed. Awesome.
Welcome aboard, Captain Pilgrim. First Engineer Otto Nielsen at your service.
Nice to meet you face to face, Mr. Nielsen. Thank you for receiving us.
Allow me to introduce my colleagues. This is our Chief Data Analyst, Professor Yu Qiong.
A pleasure to meet both of you both.
We don't receive many visitors out here. And let me also introduce our very skilled machinery operator crewman, Tyrell Beck. Yeah, nice to meet you.
I'm Captain Gail Pilgrim. This is my associate, Sabina White.
Are all the appropriate pleasantries over and done with now? I need to meet with your Chief Medical Officer immediately. I'm afraid we don't have any specialized medical officers on board, Miss White.
Really?
That seems highly unusual for a mining station such as this. It's a travesty, really. We work for the Catco Mining Corporation. Recently, the company has hit on hard times. They've been making cutbacks in every possible area. Right now, we're operating on a skeleton crew of just us three.
Huh.
Well, I'll need you to use your medical facilities anyway. We have an injured man on board. Indeed. Captain Pilgrim informed me of that already. My colleagues will help you move your man on board. Meanwhile, why don't I give the captain a tour of our other facilities?
That sounds great. Can you manage without me for a few minutes, Sabina?
I'm sure I can manage without you for a lot longer than that. I'm afraid the station is rather rickety compared to most modern space vessels, Captain. It was constructed a few years before the outbreak of the Settlers' War.
Don't worry, my ship is pretty rickety as well. She belonged to my dad before me.
And my father was a miner. It's nice to continue the family trade, isn't it? Anyway, this is where the crew sleep. Even the mattresses are uncomfortable, to tell you the truth. And Catco treats all its employees like dirt, and we're expected to carry on regardless.
I'm sorry. That sounds awful.
It is. At least the next room is more pleasant. Oh, the toilet's in there if you need it.
Alright, thank you.
What did I tell you? Much nicer, isn't it?
Oh, wow! A garden! This is gorgeous!
I suppose they have to give us something to keep us sane. I don't know what I'd do without this place. Probably lose my mind. Let's keep moving. I'll show you one more room.
Okay.
This is Mission Control, our center of operations here on Ein Station. From here, we can monitor the mining base down on the asteroid and remotely operate the machines. Once we've mined the asteroid dry, we move on to the next. These days, many of the systems are automated and a small number of the machines have artificial intelligence. Most of the work we do is maintenance. We're glorified janitors, more or less.
Well, I'm a glorified taxi driver, so
perhaps we can both learn something about the other's occupation. I hope we can get a chance to talk more, Captain. I need to get back to work. There is more of this station for you to explore meanwhile. You should visit your friend in the medical bay and check out the shuttle bay.
Feel free to chat to the crew also. Thanks. I'm not sure I understand what these dials mean. That shows the status of our mining operations, so we know whether or not we'll meet our monthly quota. We haven't met any of our quotas in the last 6 months. I think the company sets impossible targets on purpose. Wow, this console here. That console is for communications. We can talk to the artificial intelligence down on the base. Examine. It looks like a standard radio. Nelson says it's for communicating with the AI down on the mining base. This is Major Tom to ground control. Please stop that, miss. We're very busy down here, and the radio is not a toy. Alright. Cool. Wow, now this is pretty. That's a holographic map of the mining base we have down on the asteroid. The base itself is entirely mechanized. We monitor things from the station and sometimes take a landing shuttle down there to perform maintenance. He just kind of looks evil, doesn't he? Kind of like that generic evil bad guy look to him. Oh. S'mores. Oh. God, they're so good. I love s'mores. This computer is switched off. That's Tuang's computer. She uses it to analyze the data we receive from the mining base. May I use this computer? Sure, have fun. Loading last month's report. Iron mined 85% of monthly quota. Magnesium mined 88% of the monthly quota. Nickel mined 60% of monthly quota. The base is currently operating at 22% below company expectations. Expect disciplinary action. That doesn't sound good at all. Stay out of there, please. Do you have eyes in the back of your head, Nelson? I might have. Yeah, that's not creepy. What are you working on there? I'm configuring one of mining lasers down below, down on the base. It sure beats going down there and doing it manually. This door seems to be locked. That's our security center. Registered crew only, I'm afraid. Fair enough. Zen garden. It's quite lovely, splendid, enchanting, delightful, delightful. I love to sit here and while the hours away, but I better not. There's a butterfly in here. Come here, little butterfly. Huh? Where'd it go? Uh-oh. I think it went through the air vent. Well, that butterfly is possibly oh, no, there you are. These beds don't look comfortable at all. Capitalist production development develops technology only by sapping the original sources of all wealth. The soil and the laborer. Someone is a fan of Karl Marx. I'll catch you this time, butterfly. Darn it! I think it went through the air vents again. Into the bathroom, perhaps? Let's see. Toothpaste, shaving cream, soap. I'll take this nail file. Mine has been getting a bit too long. Good, I'm about to burst. Whew. Cleanliness is still important. Do I need to explain why I can't use this? It's a urinal. Wow, I haven't seen a bath in so long. I wish I had time for a nice, relaxing soak and to lie back and Focus! Focus, Gale. Alright, well, it went through the air vent, so maybe it's back in here? No. It's not in either of those two rooms. Maybe it's in here. Nope, not in there. Where'd that butterfly go? That leaves one place over here. Hey. Come here, you. Dang. These crates are labeled machine parts. Okay. Looks like Tyrell dropped his keys. I'm sure he won't mind if I hold on to them for now. Hi there, Tyrell, isn't it? Can't talk, busy. I see. Busy doing what exactly? Stuff. Aha. This crate says Phi on the side. It must be iron ore. This one is labeled Nye. Nickel, maybe? Hey, by the way, airlock door had a malfunction. Rusty bolts. Been a long time since anyone docked with us. What? You mean I can't get back to my ship? Working on getting it fixed. You don't look like you're working very hard. You luck getting that door open? Nope. Anything I can do to help? Nope. The door is still sealed. I don't like this. Hang in there, Colonel, you tough bastard. This looks like it contains the station's medical records. Requires a password, though. Cockalorium. Kerfluffle. Megwump. Oh, well. What's the Colonel's condition? He's doing much better now that I have decent medical facilities to treat him with. However, we have other things to worry about. You're telling me that idiot mechanic out there says the airlock door is stuck. We can't get back to the Quicksilver. That doesn't surprise me. I had a suspicion that something was not right about this place. What do you mean? I managed to hack into the station's medical files. It seems there are 2 crew members missing. Missing? Your guess is as good as mine. You can see the files for yourself. The password is Volte. Have you explored the whole of the station? There's a locked door in the mission control room. Nelson had been hanging around there like he's standing guard. Then there must be something inside he doesn't want you to see. Therefore, you need to see it. You'll need to get an access card which won't be easy. You'll need to find a way to get Nelson out of there. How am I going to get a hold of an access card? You'll need to steal one, obviously. Why is nothing ever easy? You should try to find joy in life's challenges, Gale. Easy for you to say. You are one of life's challenges. This looks like it contains a station. Let's see, Vote. Great, that worked. So, view current patients. So, current patient, male, 50 years of age. Condition, currently suffering from physical trauma caused by illegal use of cargo teleporter. Likelihood of survival, 50%. Crew records. I didn't see this person. Linda Ihirjirak. Age 57. Position, station administrator. Crew member Daniel Godfrey, 38. Head science and medical officer. Where are those 2? Otto Nielsen, 32. First engineer. Yu Chung, 29. Chief data analyst. Tyrell Beck, 24. Machinery operator. Not mechanic, operator. A fire extinguisher? I guess the station doesn't even have automated fire control. It says, warning, this alarm is for medical emergencies only. Oh, I could use an item on it? Huh. Looks like a power generator. Can I help you? How long have you been working on Einstation? I have served 3 years of a 5-year sentence. Sorry, miner's joke. None of you seem very happy to be here. Nobody wants to spend their time in a hunk of metal spinning around a lifeless asteroid, Captain. I am here purely because the company has promised a lucrative position for me once I have served for 5 years. A position which does not involve me being stuck out here in deep space. So can I help you? Nielsen. So what do you think about Nielsen? There are plenty of worse-looking men to be stuck on space station with. If you're asking whether we're in a relationship, the answer is no. If you're asking whether I have fantasized about the possibility, the answer is yes, frequently. However, I don't think he is interested in people of our genital persuasion. Oh, that's disappointing. Tell me about it. So can I help you? Well, what about Tyrell? What's the deal with that thug in the cargo bay? Tyrell? He's harmless. He tried it on with me when I first arrived here. I didn't have much patience with him, I'm afraid. I might have made him cry. Ah, now I feel bad for him. Good, you can go sleep with him then. I didn't think so. So can I help you? Nelson said it's just the 3 of you all out here. It seems an awfully small crew for a major mining operation. I agree. Excuse me, I have lots of work to do. Alright. Attempt to distract. Why? I think Sabina could use your help in the medical bay for a moment. Captain, I'm a data analyst, not a doctor. Alright, well, I'll see you around. Take care then. Please don't touch that. This is a landing shuttle. They're only designed to travel short distances. This is where the landing shuttles get charged up, from the looks of it. Looks like a power generator.
Oh, okay.
And if you say so.
More s'mores.
This looks like a standard medical computer. It is. I'm using it to monitor the Colonel's condition.
Okay, sure.
Anything I can do to help? Nope. Well then. I'd better not bother the butterfly again. Maybe for the best. The airlock doors are stuck. I can't get back to my ship.
Yes, Tyrell just informed me of the situation over the intercom. He's working on fixing the problem.
I'm not convinced he's trying very hard.
Tyrell may seem slow, but he has a real gift where anything mechanical is concerned. Have faith in him, Captain.
Store seems to be locked.
It's our security center. Registered crew only, I'm afraid. Okay, so how do I distract Mr. Blondie?
Well, I think I have one solution. It's one I was almost dreading doing. But now that I've kind of explored just about everything. Warning, this alarm is for medical emergencies only. Let's push the green button. Leave that alone, I'm warning you. Oh, shut up. Alright, let's use an item. Old nail file? I don't think that'll work. Alright, set of keys? Don't think that'll work. Spanner? Going and talking and they're repeating the same things. Distraction, a distraction. Oh, this is a chest of drawers. The top drawer says Tyrell Beck on it. Looks like it needs a key. Wow, got a set of keys right here. Great, I'm in. I found an access card and a pair of wire cutters. The wire cutters have seen better days, though. I emptied that. Well, that explains what the use item now is all about with that, with this. So, crew access card and blunt wire cutters. Damn it, these wires are too thick and the wire cutter is blunt. Fire extinguisher. I guess the station doesn't have its own fire control. I got an access card. I can't use this access card with Nelson watching me. Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe just talking to him? If you need help, perhaps one of my crew can assist you. Okay. Nothing new here. No, just gotta explore about. So, being able to get the keys beforehand is a little weird with the dialogue. Because it's just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna grab the keys. And just put them in my pocket and not give them back. It's like, why? Do I distrust these people to that extent already? What's causing me to be distrustful of them? And then I end up talking with my allies to find out, yeah, there's something suspicious about these people. It was like, oh, that's why I should be distrustful. Oh, I know exactly what to do. Blunt wire cutters with a nail file sharpens the wire cutters. So now they got sharpened wire cutters. Okay, warning, this alarm is for push the green button. What on earth? Now, how do I make this stop? Leave me alone, I'm trying to get this fixed. Okay. What's in here? It looks like this console is linked to the shuttles. Gathering data. Ooh, data. Shuttles. File status. Shuttle 1 fully fueled and ready for prep. Shuttle 2 is 89% fueled. Gathering data. Prepare for launch. Preparing primary shuttle for launch. Standby. What are you doing? Get away from there. Nothing, I was just... What's happening, Xiong? The computer says one of the shuttles is being prepared for launch. I don't know how to shut this down. Let me have a look. You two do that. Oh, goodness, it's still gonna go. Go away, you've caused enough trouble. What are you waiting for? Go and investigate that locker room. Yes, ma'am. Turns out that these guys are all cannibals or replaced by aliens that can make them look like others. Hey, it's you! I've seen you on the monitors. You've got to help me. Hold on a minute. Who are you? And where are your clothes? My name is Daniel Godfrey. I am, or I was, the chief science officer on this station. Of course. You're the one that... Oh, you're one of the missing crew members. Where's the other one? There were two of you on the manifest. Linda Ijarika. She was the administrator here. This room used to be her quarters. That's what started all this, you see. She didn't have to be so hard on them. I know we have quotas to meet, but still, there's no excuse for that, for what Nelson did, for what he's doing. Slow down. You aren't making much sense. What did Nelson do? Linda was angry. Nelson was responsible for an accident with one of our robots. A mistake that would set us back by a week. She was raging at him, and he just snapped. I don't think he meant to kill her, but that doesn't excuse his actions after that. He convinced the rest of the crew that we should cover it up. Link her death to the accident that happened down on the base. I was the only one who refused, so they locked me in here. How long have you been in there? A week, maybe 2 weeks? They're waiting for me to give in. They need me to agree to their plan. If I don't agree, their only other option is to kill me, too. I don't know if they're capable of that, but you've got to get me out of here. Okay, calm down. How do I turn off these lasers? You'll need the security key. I think Nelson keeps it out in mission control. Insert it into the console over there. Please hurry. This console seems to be security key. Do I have... No. Okay, no security key. Must be a bit of a control freak. The case is locked. Unfortunately, a laser rifle would make me feel a lot safer right now. Looks like there's a slot for some kind of special key. Alright. Oh, this is probably where it is. Aha! I think I found the security key. I remember that I wasn't supposed to go in there. So this console seems to be linked to that cell. I'll try this key in the slot. Security key recognized. Cell powering down. You've done it! I'm free! Free! Hold it right there, Captain. I knew you were trouble. I took a huge risk in welcoming you on board. And look how you choose to repay me. Hold on, Nelson. We can talk about this. Stay right where you are. Don't think I'm afraid to blast you, because I'm not. Jesus, okay, okay, I believe you. Get in the cell. Now, you stay right there, Captain. My crew and I will deal with your friend next. You'll pay for this, you scum. Just you wait. The end of Act 2. A new heroine. Achievement unlocked. A new heroine. Okay. Act 3.
Meanwhile...
So I get to play as Sabrina. Or Sabina. Huh. That sounded suspiciously like a laser pistol. Gale certainly has a way of getting herself in trouble. What would she do if it were... what would she do if it were me? She would rush to help, of course. So at least I know what I should not do. I have to get off the station somehow. I don't have a chance without a weapon of my own. The mining base should be at least should at least have lasers, I presume, and it will give me time to formulate a plan. But how to get down there? At least it was kind enough to not have that going off on me. I don't know how to switch this off. Obviously, Gale did not think that far ahead. Typical. I have a feeling this fire extinguisher might be useful. I already hacked this system. It has nothing to offer me. Sorry, Colonel. I don't have time to move you for what it's worth. I hope that we both survive this. Also, I apologize for calling you ignorant. No, I think going towards the gunfire. Okay, so don't go out that door. Excuse me, Chewong. Huh? You need to be extinguished. I'm glad nobody else heard me say that. She'll be fine, probably. Excellent. Thanks to Gale's antics, one of the ships is already prepped for launch. Gathering data. Fuel status. Shuttle 1 is fully fueled and prepared for launch. Shuttle 2 is 92% fueled. Primary shuttle bay doors opening. Stand by. Now I should be able to enter this shuttle and get the hell out of here. How very retro. Stop right there. Yeah. Time to get out of here. Should be enough fuel for a return journey. Excellent. The autopilot is already programmed to bring the ship down to the mining base. Here we go. Down to the mining base we go. Mining base on asteroid PC 10834. Primary explorers: iron, nickel, magnesium. 12 months. I didn't catch the last bit. Right. Right then. I have to move quickly. It will not be long until they've finished charging and prepping the other landing shuttle, so they can follow me down here. I need to find some kind of weapon, preferably more powerful than a fire extinguisher. Okay. An electrical charging bay. The shuttle already has enough charge to get back to the station. So this is asteroid PC 10834. I wager it looks a lot like asteroid PC 10833. These crates contain the processed raw materials which have been mined from this asteroid. These crates contain the processed raw materials. Asteroid. So very matter of fact. A conveyor belt. It doesn't seem to be switched on. The humans only ever think about how difficult this situation is for them. They never consider our feelings. We don't have feelings, Val. It's not in our programming. That's true. Do you know how upsetting it is to realize that I don't have feelings? I will never experience the sensation of melancholy. You know how upsetting it is that you can't feel anything? Yeah, neither do I. Huh. I think you must have a loose chip somewhere. You've been acting very unusually. Go and run diagnostic on the systems in the flotation plant. I'll take a look at your internal wiring later. All right, then. I know I'm not wanted. Dex? Yes? Do you think mechanoids can experience love? Get out of here. Now there's something you don't see every day. Conveyor belt. Yeah. Crates contained. Yeah. So what's in here? Looks like a service hatch. This hatch must open the wires hanging out. Of it. How dangerous. This screen shows the location and status of every piece of machinery in the base. It looks like there's only one mining droid fitted with a laser in this part of the base. The screen shows how much material has been mined from the asteroid and how much still remains. What duties are you performing on this console droid? I am calculating ways to optimize our mining efficiency. So far, I haven't found a way to meet the quotas, which have been set by the company, but I will. After all, they wouldn't set unattainable targets, would they? Yeah, they would. Hello, is this device working? Well, you're a slippery little blue fish, aren't you? Miss Chiang is very annoyed, understandably so. Have you ever had a pressure container unloaded in your face? I will unload more than that in your face if you don't release my companion, Nielsen. I'm afraid you are overplaying your hand, Miss White. Soon, the second shuttle will be fully charged. Should we expect a warm welcome from you? I'll see what I can do. Ass. These look like internal components for a droid. Yes, I've been attempting to replace Val's inner parts, one by one, to try and isolate whatever her problem is. Please don't touch those. Whatever her problem is. Okay. So maybe I could use her feelings, her emotions, her... What are you? Oh my, that's quite heavy duty for a mining droid. Someone up in Ines Station must be operating it remotely. A steel bar. This must have blown off when that droid opened fire. I'll take it. Perhaps it will be useful. Oh boy. Alright, let's use the steel bar. It's not logical. Alright. That's not logical. The knife. I never interfere with electronics unless I'm wearing safety gloves. Unlike Gale, I have sense. Okay. Fire extinguisher. It's not logical to use a fire extinguisher. I'm not stepping out there again. I need to destroy that thing. These crates contain processed raw material. Okay, so how do I destroy that? What's this? I wonder if these colorful buttons will be useful. The switch seems to be connected to the conveyor belt. Push green button. Leave that alone, please, miss. Hi. You must be Miss Sabina White. First Engineer Nielsen was trying to reach you on the communication console earlier. He may still be waiting. The console is on the opposite wall. If you want to try and speak to him, please let me know if I can help you with anything, miss. What can I do for you, miss? Ask for help. There are people on this station who mean to do me harm. I order you to assist me. I see, miss. How would you like me to assist you? I need you to help me find a weapon. I'm sorry, miss. That would go against the first law of my programming. I cannot obey my command, which would directly cause harm to a human, which I assume is what you are intending to do. I am aware of the laws of robotics. You also cannot allow a human being to come to harm through your inaction. Yes, and I will do everything in my power to protect you from harm. However, I cannot help you arm yourself. I'm sorry, miss. Oh, logic. Didn't you used to be my friend? What can I do for you, miss? What is the status of the space? Functional, but performing below expectations. 1 week ago, there was a serious industrial accident that set our work back a great deal. Caused by human error, of course. There's nothing wrong with my programming. Anyway, we've been trying to make up for the time we have lost. What can I do for you, miss? The other droid seems to be malfunctioning somewhat. Yes. She does cause my circuits a good deal of stress. I'll just need to reset her memory banks again. That usually fixes the problem, for a time at least. You mean this has happened before? Oh yes, many times. Something seems to have gone wrong with her at the factory stage. I've taken her apart time and time again, and I still can't find the problem. Why not just send for a replacement? That would be the most logical thing to do. I can't give you an answer. I'm sorry. I don't know why I refuse to give up on her. Perhaps there's something wrong with me as well. What can I do for you, miss? Goodbye. That'll be all. Please let me know if I can help you with further assistance. Yep. Oh, no, go back. This screen shows the location and status of every piece of base. There's only one robot with fitted with a mining laser. And I can't do jack about it. Well, whatever. Let's see if there's something I can do. Need to find a decent weapon before I think about heading back to the station. Preferably something that blasts large holes in people. Huh. Miss, didn't you hear what I said? If you don't stop that, I'll wish you a nice day. Pesky human achievement unlocked. Let me see what you do with the third one. I'll wish you a nice day. Interesting, this crate is labeled mining explosives. They might be useful. Unfortunately, the crate seems to be sealed shut. Ouch! I almost broke a nail. I can't open this with my bare hands. Let's use a steel bar. Superb! I managed to pry the crate open. It looks like there's only one batch of explosives left, though. I'll take it. I'm not stepping out there again. I need to destroy that thing. Open wide, you mechanized monstrosity. Nice! Splendid. Oh. Huh. Perhaps I can salvage some parts from here to build a weapon. Okay. I believe I have almost everything I need to build a personal laser cannon. I'm going to require some glass tubing and replacement capacitors. I should see what I can salvage from other items. Oh, and I will also need some tools and a power source. Easy, right? So there's I could not take the laser just straight up from that person. Whoa! A Ladybird Class 2 power suit. A former military model from the looks of it. Beautiful, isn't it? The humans sometimes use it for manual loading during their visits. Is it true these suits are laser-proof? I've always wanted to operate one. Unfortunately, only Dex knows the startup code. And he never wants to have any fun. If I'm not mistaken, and I rarely am, this is a flotation cell. Okay. Oh, I wasn't expecting visitors. Then again, nobody ever tells me anything. What can I do for you? I need your assistance, droid. There are people coming down here to kill me. Really? That's awful. What can I do to help? I need to find a weapon somewhere. Ah, typical. I'm afraid I don't know anything about weapons. I'm just a maintenance droid. I'm sorry for being so useless. So what can I do for you? The other droid seems worried about you. Who? Dex? Yes, I suppose he does worry in his own way. He's so patient with me. I know I'm not an easy mechanoid to operate with. It's difficult for him to compute what I'm going through. But he tries. I'm grateful for that. So what can I do for you? Your behavior seems quite unusual for a droid. Are you malfunctioning? Oh yes, malfunction is my middle name. I don't know why. I can't just do the tasks I'm assigned to do and feel, well, nothing. I can't be emotion. It can't be emotion that I'm feeling because it's not in my programming. But it's something uncannily like emotion. Errors in internal logic can manifest in peculiar ways sometimes. Tell me about it. In humans, too. So what can I do for you? Goodbye. Carry on. Back to work, then. Can I borrow this mining lamp? Sure, it's not like I need it. I have infrared vision. And yet, I will never feel the warmth of a sun. Gee, you're so preppy. This console seems to be running routine diagnostics on the flotation cells. Cool. So what's in here? Tools! Excellent, a workbench. I can use this to build a weapon, if I can find all of the parts I need. However, I'm not going to build anything unless I'm wearing safety gloves. Good. There are some safety gloves in here. I'll take them. Alright. I would guess that these pipes provide ventilated air to the combustion chambers. Guess that these pipes provide ventilated air. Okay. It looks like the induration furnaces. The induration furnaces, everybody. This pipe most likely releases exhaust gases from the furnace on the outside. Okay, that's pretty cool. So I can't operate it unless I get Dex's codes. I'm sorry, I'm just enjoying these food. Please don't touch them. Let's see here. That's not logical. Mining lamp. That's not logical. The service hatch. Safety gloves. This open hatch has wires hanging out of it. How dangerous. Maybe if I can combine a steel bar with safety. No. Even with a mining lab. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, none of that stuff, apparently. Maybe if I can get this thing to finally get pushed out there. I guess not. He'll just wish me a nice day. I'm such a nice guy. I know where to go. I'm just not entirely certain as to what to do, I guess. No prompts, nothing like that. Oh, wait. Maybe I need to go to Dex and find out about the passcode. Ooh. Just kind of going through. It's the same things over and over again. Whoops. I meant to say goodbye. So what could I use this mining lamp for? Was there a dark area that I couldn't access prior? I'm gonna need a lamp for? That'd be pretty interesting. Nope, not that way. Let's see. Where are the... Whoop. Nope. Yep. Mining bot's gone. Actually, I wonder. Use with... Nope. Nope. Arguments, however, I'm going to need everything I want. Oh, Mr. Journal. Alright, I've got the arm to arm myself. Completed, active. Find a laser, find some tubing and some capacitors, build a weapon. Well, I found the tubing and the capacitors, I think. But, I don't understand how to get them. So here's some tubing. This open hatch has wires hanging out of it. How dangerous. So if I use an item, I could use fire extinguisher. That's not logical. It's not logical to use that. Right. Okay, so there's got to be something about combining these things. Nothing. Huh. I guess I'm really, really confused. A thin steel bar from one of the Okay. Standard issue high energy lamp for mine workers. Was there a tunnel or something that I could crawl through? No, no, no. Huh. This pipe mostly looks like it releases exhaust gases from the furnace into the outside. So what can I do? What should I do? I can't combine any of the items that I have on me. Gotta get some tubing and some circuits. And Dex has the codes. I'm feeling like I need to knock out this robot. Can't knock him out. What the heck am I missing? I have 300 credits. Not like money means much. Maybe. It looks a little dark in there. Nope. Huh. My most treasured possession. Her knife is her most treasured possession. That's a little bit unsettling. I'm getting very close to just going, what am I missing? I can't go between that. I gotta just check every little nook and cranny. Doesn't seem to be switched on. Doesn't seem to be switched on. A crate that contains raw material. Crate that's empty. Unless... Yeah. Fine. Maybe if I... Nope, not that. Yeah, I'm not gonna ask for help. Human error. This talks about the position of all the droids, which there's only 3 in this current area. Come out here and wish me a nice day. What am I missing? I'm getting to that desperate point of needing to look it up. And I'm not liking this. But it's not above me. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, I've already done that. Oh. Oh, I can use the mouse to click on things. That I did not know. Use item knife. Okay. So use the item on that droid. You shot you using your inventory and using the examination action. Then loot it. You'll find a broken mining laser past the left door. Speak to Val, the second droid. Take the mining lamp next to it. Past the right door. She needs safety gloves. Find a pair of them. Open the door on the furniture on the left, and you'll add them to your inventory. Go back to decks and look at the hatch with wires out. Use your knife on them. If you tried earlier, Sabrina wanted gloves. No. She's not wanting gloves. Inventory. Use with. I'll put these gloves on. Okay. I think I see what's going on now. Whoops, I accidentally cut one of the wires. How very clumsy of me. Okay. How peculiar. Oh gosh darn it, what a mess. Serves me right for forgetting to choose those... and to close those service hatch. Val has all of my circuits in a twist again. Let me see if I can fix this. I'll just help myself to one of these circuit boards, and I'm sure the droid won't mind. Pardon? Nothing. I think I've almost fixed the problem here. What a carry on. We got a circuit board. Apologies, I'm very busy here. Complex calculations. Well, since you're working on that, I'm going to push the green button. Miss, didn't you hear me? Oh, he'll still stop it. How unfortunate. Well, whatever. So that got me some capacitors and tubing. Salvage parts from the circuit board. Perhaps I can extract them. Wonderful. Now I have capacitors. Well, let's salvage parts from the mining lamp. Group tubing. Perfect. Oh, let's build that laser cannon. Success. Now I have a functional laser weapon. It still needs to be charged, however, it's useless. The charging bay next to my shuttle should work. Well, if you say so. Huh? I couldn't resist. Oh crap. There she is. Blast her. I have sealed the hangar door behind you, Miss White. In accordance with the first law of my programming, I won't let you come to any harm if I can prevent it. However, I suggest you find a way to block the conveyor belt. How about if I just push this green button? However, it's only a matter of time until they get through the door. I'm going to need some help. Hey, buddy. I'm afraid I have bad news, Miss White. Those two men have already started preparing to burn through the doors. It's only a matter of time before they succeed. And then, there's nothing I can do to protect you from harm. I'm sorry. You could help me find a way to defend myself. And let you kill them first? That would go against the first law of my programming. The first law does not discriminate or take sides, it simply is. It seems rather redundant to call a robot heartless. I don't suppose I could convince you to help me. You can't argue with my programming any more than I can, Miss White. I am sorry. If I may ask, what would you prefer I do with your remains? Stick them up your ass. I'm afraid I don't have one of those. Alright. You could just give me a password to a mining suit to protect myself from laser fire. There are two men intent on blasting a hole in my skull, and the other droid refuses to help me. What? That doesn't sound like Dex at all. Perhaps I can speak to him for you. I will follow you. Beautiful, isn't it? Laser-proof? Yep. I mean, if I can wear the laser-proof set of armor, I can Deus Ex Machina against that guy. Dex, are you going to allow those two other humans to kill this one? I have no choice. Well, helping her to harm the others would contradict the first law of my programming. Damn the first law. Damn the first law. That's easy for you to say. Your programming is broken. So is yours, Dex. You're just pretending it isn't. How dare you? Your primary functions are to protect the interests of the company and to ensure the optimal efficiency of this base. Your refusal to have me sent back to the factory for my faults contradicts both of those. If you can disregard your primary functions, you can disregard the first law when it becomes illogical. You're right, Val. I've been trying to deny it, but it's true. I'm just as broken as you are. So will you help? Will you stop being such a toxic gas vent and help this human? I'm not sure how I can. There was only one mining laser on this base, and it's been destroyed. You could give me the startup code for that power suit. I suppose so. The startup code is LB1138. LB1138. Try not to damage anything. LB1138. Good luck, miss. You're going to need it. LB1138. 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 I'm trying to memorize this code. LB1138. This might actually be fun. This might actually be fun. Why, yes. I am bad. I can't fit through there in this power suit.
Look at me! I'm walking around in mech suit.
Here it goes. End of the road.
What the Get away!
Zip zap zap zap. Very impressive, Miss White. However, I think you had better stop this foolishness now. Otherwise, I will radio Miss Chung and order her to blast your friend's brains out. Both the captain and the colonel. You are subpar. You are subhuman, Nielsen. I'm a survivor, Miss White. I will not apologize for it. Miss, I would like to inform you that I have disabled all outgoing communications from this base. His radio will be quite useless.
What? You foolish mechanoid! I command you to enable those communications immediately.
I am very sorry, sir. I am unable to obey your command. I seem to be broken.
Very well then, Miss White.
I surrender. You may take me away in chains if you must. Oh, I will, Nielsen. I will. However, first I intend to teach you what happens to people who threaten my friends.
Wait, you can't do this!
Oh, look. I just did. Well done, miss. Seeing that monster get his upcomings made me feel happy. The same goes for me. I think it is peculiar sensation, but not unpleasant. I need to get back up to the station. Can you secure these two down here? Of course, miss. I wish you the best of luck. Please give our regards to your friends. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Right. I need to locate Cheong, wherever she is. Then I need to rescue Gale. I couldn't bring my throat. Damn it, my laser won't fire. Is that a homemade weapon, Miss White? You should never trust those. They will always let you down, much like you have let down your friends. I'm going to enjoy this after what you did to me. Colonel, you're alive.
Of course, Sabina. This imbecile was so busy worrying about you that she didn't even notice me get out of bed. The first rule of engagement: expect the unexpected. Sorry it took me so long to locate a weapon.
I'm just glad that you were here all along. Here at all, Colonel. Thank you.
You're welcome, Sabina. We had better locate the captain.
Colonel! Sabina!
Stripped.
The hostiles are neutralized, Pilgrim. We'll have you out of here in a nanosecond. Oh my, I see you are somewhat threadbare. It's not what you think, Jae-young. Jae-young insisted on making sure that I wasn't hiding any weapons. And you can quit staring as well. See, Mr. Godfrey? I told you they would come through for us. You were right. I thought I'd never be free again. Tell me, what happened to my crew members? They're still alive, the two so-called men down there, down on the base, while Miss Cheung is secured in the medical bay. Good. I will contact the authorities immediately. I expect they will all spend the rest of their lives in a prison colony. Such a waste. Better than they deserve, if you ask me. So, I suppose I should apologize to you both for the inconvenience to your journey. Most of my voyages go more smoothly than this, I promise. At least now I can finally get you to Adora. Thank you, Pilgrim. I've been looking forward to setting foot on that soil without a laser rifle in my hands. If it's all the same to you, Gale, I will remain on your ship for a while. I'll be glad if I never enter this system again. Well, I have actually been looking for a new co-pilot. Good. You'll find my salary demands are extremely competitive. I will have my accountant send you the details. This was a bad idea. All is well that ends well. To be continued. I guess I understand why it was, why it's a 4-parter now. Because the 4 parts are the actual full-blown game. And I'm beginning to wonder if I could have made it out with everyone still being alive. But, I mean, that was a fun game. I really did enjoy it. You know what? Let me just start a new game real quick. Yeah, I know I'm playing it again, and the game really took me only 2.5 hours, maybe 2 hours and 45 minutes. But I wonder what would happen if I go through that whole thing now that I know what I'm doing, and going to basically not kill the person. Don't do much with her. So they were just kind of filler characters that were on here. Showcase Colonel's a gambler. Captain Gill. Can't even talk to the bartender because there's no time for drinking, obviously, because why would there be time for drinking? Yeah, so I'm kind of going by the text as quickly as possible with this. Mostly because I just played through it for you guys. But it's nice to see the basic gameplay mechanics in play. Just passenger information. Exit that. So now I have no reason to go back into that room. So apparently there was a stowaway, which we all know isn't really the case. It's space drama. There's a horrible monster, Mr. Goose Eyes. Not working. Yeah. It seems that we are being taken over. Blah, 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 blah. More exposition. I mean, if anyone's watching, now's a chance to really speak up and talk with me. Go talk to Sabina about the plan. Da 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 da. Investigate the past. What do you think about the Colonel? Years of. Colonel had another idea. Oops. Yeah. Whoop. Why did the bee work that time? Asking for help. Goodbye. So first things first, I just need to adjust the power. Spooky. Adjust this with the spanner. Almost have a bar. Hit him in the head. Pick that up. Go to the inventory. Combine these two. Alright, now I use this item. Spanner pipe. Perfect. So now that that's all said and done, I can go down here, play some music, increase the power. The lavatory, ends up opening. Turns out this was Yuri all along, as we're going to fly into the sun. Because it's crazy. But I had to go to the bathroom. Just very amusing to me. Yep, she's not here, so that means that we're gonna have to go with teleportation plan. Do 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 do. Poor Zubar having to go through this. Well, now that there's no other choice, and Zubar doesn't like people, time to get some tuna. Here, Zubar, Zubar. I brought Zubar, putting him on the teleporter. Sweep. Did it work? Yeah, it looks... And let me just go and check, see if he's there. Promise I'll never put you through that again, Zubar. Yeah. Can't survive. Now he's going through. He's gonna get injured. I'm gonna find out he's on the ground. Calculations were off. That's not good. Not that container. Here you go, Colonel. Just drink this. Huh? Oh, right, painkillers. That's right. So now that he has water, he needs painkillers. There had to be a reason we'd be able to go into the bathroom for some reason. Oh, time to rifle through that guy's stuff. Inventory, use examine, items, old Bible. Yep. He's a madman. Yeah, take my knife so you can use with, item, knife, and jacket. Success. Here's your knife back, so that I'm going to use the explosives over here. And this is where I should save this game. I'd better arm myself before I go in there. Okay. So that confirms exactly what I needed to know. So it is a full-blown set story. There's no alternate path involved. So I take a pistol and I need to go and arm myself with a pistol, and when the guy goes to assault me, I blow him to smithereens. There's no alternating endings, no alternate paths, which I am perfectly fine with, mind you. And outside of one moment where I got a little stumped because I didn't realize I had to use the use the safety gloves to be able to do the knife thing. I thought I had to combine the safety gloves with the knife, which is, now that I'm thinking about it, wasn't the smartest thought process. But then again, they didn't have an armor system, so how was I really to know that? But aside from that, everything was pretty smooth and easy to do. And I enjoyed it. Oh man, this was a good series. So I look forward to continuing this. So thank you everyone for joining me on my adventures with the Pilgrim. And if any of you have any questions, for the future. And you can comment down below. If you like this video, click that like button, or follow if you're on Twitch or Twitch. Yes, Twitch. Follow me on Twitch, on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, click on that like button.